Hi everyone, this is Munaiki Medium, Munaiki Channeler. Thank you so much for tuning back in with me. This is another highly requested video that I'm doing for you guys. Thank you for subscribing, for supporting my channel, liking my videos, and leaving your kind comments down below. I already made a poll about which member from TXT I should make a video for. There's a tie, but that's okay because I'm going to do a video for both of them. This video will be about Soobin and Yeonjun from TXT, and they will both be featured in this video. I'm going to do an individual reading for both of them, and then about their bond. How about that? Yes, we're gonna do some checking of their connection. Okay, so let's start. Let's see who is the oldest. I don't know. I'm gonna start with Soobin. Okay. So let's start with Soobin's reading, current energy, then career and romance, and then Yeonjun's, and then their bond. Current energy for Soobin. He's worried about some things. Maybe dance practicing, or maybe some presentations. Maybe they are touring, or maybe they are having to travel some places. I think he gets tired from time to time, especially because he worries too much about some things. Maybe he's very detail oriented, but he's the kind of person who gets ahead of himself. And when he is like in the stage, he's like, yes, careless. He feels, you see him like, wow, worthless, everything's okay, but in the back of his mind he's got so many worries, and he's got so many things to like carry around with him, and he's wanting to like let go. I don't know if he's missing someone. Maybe he's lost a pet, or he's lost someone in his family, but he does feel a person who is very wow in his feelings. He really likes to be surrounded by the people that he cares about, be it family, be it a girlfriend, maybe a girlfriend, maybe someone very important to him, but he gets in his feels, and wow, I do feel that he likes someone. Also, because I think he's got so many things in his mind. It's not just one, you guys. It's so many things that he is considering, and it's sleepless nights, it's so many nightmares, it's so many things at the same time. And this will be very helpful for him when he writes his own songs, because I think that when he gets in a meditative state, which he will be practicing this more in the future, I think he'll be able to transform this into music. Some great tunes are going to come out of this guy, Soobin guy. I do feel that he appreciates his fans a lot, like in the way that he is in a concert, he's like in the stage, and then he sees some of his fans, he's like, wow, that girl is beautiful, that one is wow. He really likes some of his fans, like physically. I feel that. And yeah, wow, of course. And he's like the kind of person who likes to get to meet a lot of people, and maybe even he likes to go, or maybe to parties, or like places in which he can dance and he can release all those worries and all that. Yes, maybe when he goes to other countries, he goes to like a bar, or he goes to parties or places, clubs, where he can release all that energy, because sometimes I feel that he can't sleep. All right. But I also feel that he sometimes will want not to travel that much. He will appreciate to stay more at home, or actually at home in his own country. I'm not perceiving a serious relationship right now, but I'm seeing that yeah. There might be some communication with some people for him. I don't. He is very charming, so people do get some kind of like energy from him when they meet him. But I feel that he's not very lucky in relationships. It's like, look at that. It's like every time he meets someone, there's something that just can't flow. It just doesn't flow easily. and he's like, oh my god, I don't know what I should do. Every time I try to like go for someone, it's just this person doesn't like me back, or they kind of like don't click with me, or like they get mad at me, or they don't like my lifestyle. And yeah, so I do feel that he will want to do his best to like change himself into a person who is uh, more, who's receiving, reciprocating. He's being reciprocating. He's receiving love back. Mm. I think he's very, charming, but also he does not how to show love to other people, and he gets on his mind. I think there's so much he has to give, but he gets on his mind, and it's like difficult for him to come across as caring, as affectionate as he would like to, and sometimes this makes his relationships difficult. And I do feel that someone else that he cares about, maybe a friend, it's easier for them to be in a relationship. He's like, but how the heavens he gets to have a relationship and I can't? Yeah, I want to have a relationship like him. Why can I have one? And he's always like trying to figure out how things can work out for him. We're gonna continue with the romance reading later. I do feel that he gets so many things. Sometimes he overthinks things, and he might be an introvert for that reason, because introverted people are always on their mind, because they need to more make a balance with their heart and their solar plexus, but they are mostly on their minds. So we're gonna do about his career reading. Okay, let's go. We're gonna continue with career reading. Oh, he's ready. He's ready to do anything and everything to come out of his comfort zone. He's got some ideas. He's got plenty of ideas. It feels like he's very talented, okay? He might not have had the confidence to actually express to everyone all the ideas that he's got in mind, but he's got plenty. Because I think he feels so much. He's so sensitive. He feels enough to like have to write a whole album on his own. But sometimes maybe he is expecting certain moment, a certain a specific moment to come across, to come with his ideas and to show them to everyone else. I think he will gain confidence with time. I think he keeps some things to himself. But at some point, some of his artistry will come up in his future solo activities, or maybe when he works with one or two of other members from his team. Okay, but yeah, I think he's got so many more ideas that he is being able to work with. But yeah, but it's part of the yes, there are so many ideas where they have to work with. The thing is that he gets on his feelings when some things that he appreciates are not taken into consideration. So he shouldn't care that much, because in the future there will be so many things that he will be working with on his own. I also feel that he's just beginning. He will be developing so many more talents. At some point, I feel that he will be in charge of his whole album. He will be in charge of the album cover, lyrics, music, everything. He wants to take care of everything. I think he will be working on his writing skills a lot, and there will be 2 songs coming from him. Maybe for the album, the group's album, but he will be part of many of the songs, and even working with someone else, maybe another artist. Maybe he will be having some collaborations with 2 more artists. Maybe the writings will come from like a very important female presence, and then he will be doing some songs with another of the guys, someone who he cares about, who's very loyal to him. Also, Wow, it might be actually people from other companies, like from other label. And yeah, because I feel that there might be other fandoms like always keeping always a watch over him. I do feel that he stresses a lot about some people in general, you know? And he's very sensitive, and some people are like very in power are like very annoying as well to him, and he needs to just he's got some rage in him. This is what I'm feeling. He's got some rage in him that he has not released because he keeps so many things to himself, and because people keep telling him, he's keep ordering him around and making him feel like he's a child and that he can project and he can be in power. And he's like, oh my god, not this again. I can't be continuing to having to fight another fight. And it's tiring. I feel that it gets tiring for him. The thing is, he's very sheltered. It's way too much. Sometimes he gets tired about this and he wants to just break away. This is what I'm feeling. So at some point he will want to, you know, do his own things, even open up his own YouTube or his own channel in which he will just release everything that he's got in mind to do. Okay, he's got so many plans for himself. He wants to do so many things together with other people from other groups, female presence, yes, etc. And he wants to support the members of the group. He will have a lot of money at some point. For him, I feel that he might marry, like he's not gonna marry anytime soon, or like he will wait until he is got everything organized in his life. He's gonna have his own house, he's gonna have everything together, and then he will think about family. I don't know if he's got some siblings, but I think he wants to take care of his parents and his siblings, or like nephews, before anything else. Like he might want to stay. But yeah, for some reason I feel that there's an power couple energy coming from him. Like his future wife will have like a lot of power as well. All right. Yes, it's up to you in the near future. There might be some collaboration, something with one person in particular, and it's gonna bring a lot of happy surprises for the fans and for himself. Wow. Yes, to people, and this might be someone from another country. All right. You're ready. Trust. Just we're gonna go for his love reading. Let's see if there's someone that he cares about. Okay. All right, we're gonna go for Soobin, TXT member Soobin, for his love reading. Let's see if there's any coring energy. Okay, one card, two cards turned out. Wow. All right, I think he's got some card breakings. Like I said earlier, I feel that he really likes a strong woman. He likes a strong presence. He likes female that are empowered, that are really beautiful, that have like a lot of wisdom within themselves. Like they feel more mature, but regardless of the age, it's like he likes someone who has a lot of confidence within themselves and who can conquer their dreams, and he wants to follow that energy. He wants to be that way. But many of these people, maybe he's been feeling like unrequired love. Like many of the girls that he's like, they either were in a relationship, they were according to him out of his league, or they were always away, or they are always busy, or they are like not paying attention to him. But there's a lot of lack of possibilities conquering. He cannot conquer any person. And I feel that he's still shooting his shots. I don't know if that makes any sense. I do feel that there's someone always in his mind that he wants to be together, but he needs to be like more, how do you say it? He's just gotta organize himself better in order for like to get a person that, most of them are very tough. Most of the girls that he likes are like coming across as very difficult, and I feel that the people that he's getting more connection with are like either his fans or like people that he's met through touring, or people from other countries, because maybe it was difficult for him to meet people in his own country because they are a little bit harder to meet, like I don't know. And maybe his future is like he will get to meet, his future spouse in future serious relationship will be with like foreign people, foreign artists, people from other languages. That's who he connects with, because in general, if it's not working with if you've been single for a while, it's because you are not in the right place to begin with. It's actually this way. So he will find out that at some point the best relationships he'll have will be with people from other countries, although it will be hard at the beginning for this to be feasible, because he is always in his country or most of the time, so it's hard. But he wants this. He wants to pursue a good relationship, regardless of age, regardless of like distance, regardless of like whether they are fans or not. Like he just wants a good relationship for him. So it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a little longer. He's had enough heartbreaks. So yeah. The good thing about this is that he does not well, he's very young. This does not stop him. He's not that disappointed that he can keep pursuing someone, like wanting to be in a relationship. So he's gonna keep meeting people and doing his best to just enjoy his life the best possible. Yes, he's gonna enjoy his life the best as possible as he can. We're gonna pull some cards from the Romance Angels. So don't worry about him. He will always meet people that he like, even though this does not translate into relationship. Well, it's not happening for everyone. He's not gonna force it. See? One goes, a new one comes. And he feels always in love. I feel like he's full of love. Like he wants to give love. Please give. He's always giving love. That's what. But then separation. Then another. This is what I'm feeling for him. Sorry, I don't know how you see this, but this is what I'm feeling for him. Very soon, yes. We're waiting for. Of course, Soobin, you go. We're gonna go for a Yeonjun's reading, okay? And let's go. All right, we're gonna go for Yeonjun's reading. Oh, okay. We're gonna see his current energy, then career, and then romance. And then we're gonna finish this up with a reading for Soobin and Yeonjun's connection. Yeonjun. Ooh. This guy is all about his money. He's the kind of person who will always be in charge of like making sure that everything is fair for everyone. Everyone is receiving their shares and everything's good. And he is kind of like always facing the people in power. Like he's not afraid. He's not like, he's unstoppable. And he's like, you know what? As long as I'm, okay, and everything is good, I am not gonna say anything. So he's all about wealth. He is gonna reach a lot. Wow. He's got so many propositions and possibilities. He's always, he might be one of the first people on his team to do a solo job, okay? Because he's all about resources. He's all about moving around contracts, possibilities, new projects, new house, new home, new car, new clothes. It is all about following his excitement. This guy is unstoppable. I feel that he likes the people, like people giving him a lot of love. He's like, yes. Um, so he will always be on stage. He will always be a singer, a dancer. He will always be an actor. Might even be an actor as well soon enough, because I do feel he might be studying so many things. I think he wants to like have so many. He's got so many goals that he wants to fulfill in the future, working with international artists and like on his own, and like you know, he feels that he wants to do more. He wants to be more, like he wants to grow more. He's like thirsty. He wants to drink all that beautiful tea, and yeah, he doesn't want to miss out. And of course, he loves people. He loves people around him. He loves his friends. He loves the people he works with. He loves you know, he's very participant. He's the kind of person who like gets to know more people. I am feeling some like political something coming from him. Like he is like he's got a strong presence, so he can like approach anyone, and he can be a clear representate. He can represent everyone and like, hey, hello, my name is Yeonjun. This is my group. How are you? I'm gonna be your translator because I don't know, something like that. I feel that sometimes he wants to do things on his own. Maybe go someplace, travel to someplace. He wants to know his authenticity. He wants to pursue his authenticity and individuality at times. Not because he does not like his group, he loves his group, but more because he loves himself enough to want to work more about his future projects. Okay, so he doesn't like to receive orders all the time. He doesn't like to be ordered around. He gets tired. It gets tiring for him. He's the kind of person who will put up a fight if you are like being so inquisitive about something that he does not like to do, he does not want for him. All right. He might be the person that Soobin is working with in the project. One of them, actually, because there's so many coming. There's so many precious energy coming from an earth sign woman for him. Might be his mother, might be a grandma, but it's someone that he cares about so much. Also, yeah, might be his mother as well. He cares so much about this person, and I think he's got a really weird relationship with his own home country. He loves it, but at the same time, he wants to stay away from. I don't know. Also, because he wants to keep traveling, he wants to keep moving, he wants to continue to go places, he wants to pursue a relationship, he wants to do whatever he wants. He doesn't want to be pressured down to do or something, be or have something that he does not want. He is loco. He's a fool. He wants to do things his own, and he doesn't want to be pressured to do things that he does not appreciate. We're gonna go for his career reading, okay? We're gonna see you there. Alright, we're gonna check with the career energy for Yeonjun, which is already so like us already many projects. So maybe one of them is with Soobin because the colors were similar to those that came from Soobin's reading. So for career, I feel that he cares about a good contract, okay? He feels that he deserves more royalties. I think he's got so many plans and the things that he wants to own, that he wants to have. And maybe his family taught him about, you know, a good house, having a good home and everything. And he's always very careful of his finances, etc. So he might be hiring a few good lawyers for him to like help him out with this. Also feeling that, yes, I think he wants to do music in different languages. I feel he wants to work with different artists, from people that he likes. I think he wants to be an actor as well. I also feel that I think he's a fighter in the way that if some contract terms are not for him, he will want to change it in order for him to work with the people that he wants to work with. All right. So yes, he might be hiring some lawyers, like I said, in order for the contract terms for TXT members in general change, in order for them to feel more receive more appreciation from the company. And I think his friends, the other members, are going to be very receptive and thankful from this. These two cards keep coming up for Soobin and Yeonjun, so it's related to the group, and it's also for them. Maybe they do have a special bond, and they will keep working together in future projects. I also feel that sometimes he wants to do things on his own and stay away from the company, but it's very difficult. So, like I said, some things will have to change, even sent to court. I don't know. I don't think he wants to be released from the group. I just feel that he wants to broaden up his possibilities, because I feel that he's heard that some artists want to work with him, want to work with other members, and he wants to be allowed to do it, you know? But there's someone right there in power who's always keeping them in check. Also because he wants to be in a relationship and he might not be allowed, but yeah, in general, he's much enjoying the group life. He loves his friends, he loves the bandmates, he loves the people that he worked with. He has lots of fun with them. That's the greatest things that he's been getting out of all of the TXT project. He will be receiving a lot of recognition this year for many of his projects, and a lot of awards. New songs are coming his way as well. At least 2 to 3 songs by the end of the year for them as a group. Yes. Okay, maybe some projects, units working as well. Yes. 2 people working together. Yeah. We're gonna check with the oracle. Not the right time. I think this is what he hears, what he keeps hearing. No, now, Yeonjun, maybe later on, he's okay, yes, just trust us. He's okay. So he's the one who will communicate, who will tell you how he feels it. And sometimes, even if he feels right, even if he's upset, he will say it. This is very similar to the tower. In the near future, yeah, so many very great news about some projects, maybe music in 2 weeks and a half, maybe big happy changes, improving health. That comes up when you are sometimes tired and drained, but then things start to accommodate, and you see he's gonna feel more confident and assertive. We're gonna go for his romance reading. Okay, let's go. All right, we're gonna do the reading for romance for Yeonjun. Is there someone? I was picking up some energy for romance for Yeonjun. Let's see what's going on. Wow, this is a female artist from another country. This is hard for him. I feel that he just feels a lot of admiration for this person. So they've met and they've had some reunions, interesting, and they maybe plan working together in the future. Maybe this is something kept in secret, but it's gonna happen. I feel that he's feeling so much admiration for other artists, people that he's worked with, but it's not a relationship. It's not coming up. It's not. It just feels that sometimes he feels that he needs to, maybe he was working on something may have went on with someone, but it was not as pleasing, it was not as easy, maybe because people is always watching and he always had to hide in their homes, they always had to run away, they always had to be very careful, and it was very hard for them for this to happen. So sometimes he feels disappointed in the way that he cannot live his life to the fullest. So this is what I was going to say this. What he's going to want to change in his contract, because I do feel that his company asks them to be very careful and not to have great advances with anyone. And he's tired because I do feel that he wants to be with someone, even if it's not a relationship, just date someone carelessly. I do feel that he wants to have that. And wow, like I said, and that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen later on. He will, wow, earth sign person. I'm hearing Cancer. This person might be a Cancer, but it's still, this is someone who is like very much at home, but very homey, but very caring, very loving, very knowledgeable. Right. Wow, very powerful. She's got her own money. It's gonna happen in maybe half a year from now. And yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. He's gonna like someone. I feel like he's already got someone in mind, but he will be in a relationship in kind of like half a year from now. I feel that he's being in love and like very much interested in other women, but it was difficult for them. And even some of these people that he was interested in are already in other relationships, and that's kind of tiring for him, kind of disappointing, because he wants Ned to be with them, and that in the future he will be doing his best to just not let the person that he's interested in just go escape or like run away, because he wants to pursue a relationship. He wants to be in love. So we're gonna check with Osho, what cards are coming for him. Yes, outsider. He feels like everyone else can be in love and not him because of the many things that are stipulated on their contract. Oh my god, that must be so tiring for them. Poor thing. Oh, like, oh my god, yes, earth sign. Yes, I was hearing a Cancer, but this is Capricorn as well. I've been hearing and feeling Capricorn as well. Beautiful, wonderful Capricorn woman who is always so in shape, so in trend. She's coming from a great family. She's very adventurous. She's creative. She's like a painter. She is a singer. She's a songwriter. She's a dancer. She's like always in instruments. I think he will always be in love with artists, and in the future he will want to date people that are like always noticeable and always very much respectable people. Okay, beautiful, feminine. Look at that existence. Wow, there's someone that he already likes and that he's been seeing every now and then. They are not in a relationship, but he will want to pursue a relationship with them in the future. And he's already been seeing other people, but it was not easy. He had to be like careful, and these people just got away, and they are yeah. He's tied down, like I said. This is conditioning. This is what he was asked to do, not to be in a relationship. Very similar to Soobin. I think their label is very much pressuring. Possibilities, yes. I think they're gonna meet more like often in like in the few more months, like 2 to 3 months, and then they will be in a relationship in half of the year. Yeah, they're gonna be together. They're gonna be together. There's someone that he likes, but he's unable to pursue a relationship from now. This is possibilities. This is yes, the union. This is control, of course. Someone is always watching over them. This is emptiness. Yeah. And this is sorrow. Wow, sorrow. Yes, he does know. He wants to be in a relationship as well. Let's check with the oracle cards. Oh, wow. This has been really hard because I feel that I don't think this. I think this is his company. Like he was seeing someone and he was like, "No, you cannot pursue a relationship right now. I'm sorry. It's dangerous for your career." And it's like very soon he is going to start to flirt with someone. You deserve love. Past life relationship, yeah, there was someone in the past and he was not allowed to do it. So this is a new energy. This is a new energy. And the other person maybe was from another company, because I feel that the other person is already going to start dating someone else. Release your ex. Oh my god, poor thing. Forgiving and learning. Love yourself first. Okay. So love yourself first. There might be some, because yes, this is not only his company, so I'm getting the picture. He was seeing someone, but this person was not very loyal to him, especially because he's not allowed to date often. So because he was kind of like not taking care of his relationship, this person might have found someone else, and he had to like, oh no, note this, and just they separated, and he needs to balance himself and forgive and learn. Sometimes it's hard to keep a relationship. Oh my god, separation. Yeah, they had to separate. Yeah, he's not coming back with this person. There's someone else, like I said, right here. And yeah, we're gonna go for the final reading between these two guys, because I said I'm gonna do a reading about their bond. It's gonna be short because I don't want you to go that long, because I have to edit out, and that takes a long time. It takes longer than making the video. So we're gonna go for the reading for Yeonjun and Soobin bond. Let's go. Yeonjun and Soobin. How is their connection like? How is their relationship like? How is their bond like? Wow, what went up? Wow, loving. Wow. What I can tell, yes, of course. What I can tell you just this, maybe at the beginning there was not much understanding in their personalities. Maybe they were not that much alike, or there was some misunderstanding in which there was creating some tension between them. Also, what I feel is that as time went by, they were starting to take care of each other as brothers, and they started to understand each other more, and like be more like unconditional, and see each other as family. Because I know that at the moment they feel like they are really close with each other, but at some points they didn't understand each other. They didn't know what the other person was coming from, especially because their heart pains are different. And like I said in the reading, Soobin is the kind of person who he is like, Soobin is the kind of person who will just not release all his disappointed for a long time, whilst Yeonjun is the kind of person who will actually tell you how it should or shall not be. So it's kind of different kind of communication, you know? And this might have come across kind of strange at the beginning. So it took a while for them to be in the same place, or at least love each other regardless. Maybe Yeonjun was some kind of a rebel, and Soobin had to take care of the situation all the time. Maybe there was some fights at the beginning, so there was some, but there's a lot of curiosity and genuine and innocence in all of this. I think they're both very loving and precious, and they got to know each other, and they got to create a cute, huge bond with each other, in which they will understand what each other's place is in the group. Okay, yes, that changed. Look at that. And even if it started as a heartbreak, because maybe Soobin was already feeling so much disappointed from so many things in life, and he's constantly let down. I feel that as time went by, it just kind of became their strength, and their bond started to deepen as they understood where the other was coming from, like I said. And I feel that they drew not at night, and they come up with these new ideas in which they will work. Yes, what if we do this? What if, like, they are always wanting to come with new possibilities for the group, working, yes, maybe lyrics, maybe music. They are often worried about how the group is gonna develop or like continue. Like, they have so many ideas for them. They are always busy, their minds, and they want to do many things together. So they are like, maybe they are two leaders as well. They have this leading mind, and sometimes, like, I see they are like hard strong-minded, and they are like always, sometimes they were opposing ideas, but at some point they started to like understanding more and more what the other was saying, and hearing more what the other was saying. But yeah, it was quite a journey for them. Yeah, but I feel that a lot of communication and words back and forward at times. Maybe they didn't speak the same language at the beginning. I don't know, maybe they come from different places, and lifestyles, their parents, their family, like, they were brought up in different situations, so they didn't understand what the other was saying. But yeah. Oh my god, it's so funny, the energy. It's like real brotherhood, like, constant bickering, like constant bickering, bothering, no, constant bickering in front of everyone else. And I think that this is how they found their voices. This is how they grow. This is how they mature. They get to know each other. Yes, and now they are more like united than ever with the whole group. And even though they will continue to like express themselves in whatever ways, it will, it's like they come to a point in which one of them may come like come up to upset the other one's, like, okay, let's calm down. Like they are not longer like having fights or anything. It's not like they had big fights. It's just that there was some coming and forward situation with them. Wow. I've been feeling this from the beginning, but I'm kind of seeing it. Like maybe even their girlfriends, the people that they dated, maybe they are also from the same group, or I don't know. They know each other as well. Or maybe they have the same taste in girls. But the thing is that at some point they are becoming like family. They are really family, and I feel that at some point, look, this is them. They were seeing other people. They understood each other because they wanted to see other people. Like they start today, and it was hard for them. And I feel this is them. They have strong personalities. The lion and the bull, and the future girlfriends are gonna be also like this energy, very powerful, daring, and they may have some, it's like two tribes. Oh my god, this is so weird. It's like two tribes. Maybe some competitions with each other. But it works. I think this is all fun games. I feel that they just, maybe sometimes they are like too sensitive or dramatic. I don't know. This is some funny situation here. Yeah, they will always. They are the kind of people that takes different direction in their lives or decisions in their lives. But regardless of their oppositions or their like different points of view, they will always see each other as the people, soulmates that they had to meet, at some point. They are just they're family. People are different. Yeah, we're gonna check with another tarot deck to get more clarity in this. But I feel that sometimes maybe Soobin is the kind of person to tell you, hey, you need to be careful. Or maybe all the way around, hey, try not to go out so much. Try to be careful with your love life, or like this and that. And they are like always pointing out to the other what they are supposed or not supposed to do, right? Yes, oh, wow, I keep seeing this, but they might have liked someone at the same time, the same person at the same time. So in their future relationships, there will be a competition in which, well, I'm dating this one, and oh my god, that sounds silly and that sounds funny to me, but it kind of comes that way. But it's just a brother-like relationship. I do feel that they're working many ideas for some compositions, and that might work at some point. I do feel that if one of them decides to leave, the other one will go too. Like they are always, wow, wanting to know what the other they have shown so much to each other. Like this is like two people that are different but are teaching so many good life lessons for the rest of their lives. This is so this is so valuable. This is so beautiful. Let's see some keywords from the Osho Tarot. Let's check this. this one? Rebel. Yeah. One of them is a rebel. It's teaching the other one to be one. Lazy. One of them is lazy, and it's like, yeah, they're teaching so much. See, their minds are kind of different, conscious, because they have different kind of consciousness and thinking that they are teaching each other. Cling to the past. So there are some things that they have to like still talk it out. Who is this queen? Well, this is sharing. So they started to share moments and traveling and all this journey together, going touring to other countries have helped them a lot, but it's still stressful because stress is coming up. In source transformation, they have transformed each other because yeah, and finally celebration, which is the way that they have accommodated their lives to each other. Healing, well, this is lover, and this is like change, conclusion. Yeah, there's a relationship here. One of them got to have the girl, and the other one was seeing, kept watching. I'm sorry, that's what I'm seeing. I don't like to generate any kind of like ideas, but this is what I'm seeing. One of them got to date the girl. They are no longer this girl. I don't think girls, but the other one was like, oh well, okay, whatever. But they got over with. Like that's rebirth, so it doesn't matter. So there was some competition. I'm gonna pull up some oracle cards to finish up this reading. Yeonjun and Soobin from reconsider. Wait, helpful people, yes. It's like a therapy. Take action, like yes. They help each other to go beyond. It's up to you. It's like, hey, are we in good terms? It's up to you because I'm okay, yeah. Near future, there may be some projects coming for them in the near future. There's something better. They just improved everything that was going on with them, okay? Wow, again, in a few weeks, there might be some good project coming for them and the whole group. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching my video until the end. You guys get a huge star. Ding! You know you can book a private with me. Just find me on Instagram to set you a date and record a video for you and upload it to a private link to YouTube. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm always sending you the best of love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.